Hey y'all, Eric Adcock, This Awkward Life. Today is Wednesday, July the 8th, and a special shout out to birthdays. Yesterday was my daughter's birthday, 20th birthday. Today is her boyfriend's birthday, Ethan Brandon, so shout out to them. Birthdays, and I'll even have a birthday this month. In a couple of weeks, I'll be celebrating my 54th birthday, and I'm extremely excited about that. And so we'll just kind of see how that goes. But anyway, I may be different on this, but last week we went camping, and we used my mother and father-in-law's camper 40-foot motorhome, and it wasn't a very far drive out there. I didn't drive. I let Holly Joe drive, and she did a phenomenal job. Shout out to Holly Joe. And I get real nervous and overwhelmed in traffic with big vehicles. I'm not a truck driver, and I don't even claim to be. But I have hauled some heavy equipment places and things like that. Never really been comfortable. I can drive. I could probably drive the motorhome. Pretty sure I can, because life's about reps. Anything you do over and over again, you get good at. And my wife Holly's just good at everything, just right off the bat. Very good. I'm not so much that way. My kids are that way. It takes reps for me. Let's put it that way. But anytime that I haul a trailer or go somewhere in something large vehicle like a motorhome or pulling a camper or a trailer, my first inclination before I even leave where I'm going with this, where am I going to turn around, and what if I get in a tight? And I do extensive research on maps and things like that. If I'm going somewhere, I want to know what lane I'm supposed to be in if I get off the exit of the interstate. And I like to know, because the last thing I want to do is get somewhere and get jackknifed or where I can't turn around. That just dominates my mind for some reason. And I'm not kidding when that happens. I'm literally going to have to go take a lawnmower like 2 miles to our shop. And I don't like towing trailers and things like that. I will do it, but long story short, I don't. So I'm always looking to where am I going to turn around? Where am I going to stop and be able to get in? Where can I get in to get fuel? Things like that. And that's always in the front of my mind when I'm towing equipment or going somewhere, things like that, lumber or whatever. Some people are not that way. Some people just go, they'll wing it. Hey, I'll wing it when I get there, and I'll be able to make it and do it, whatever. I'm not that way. Life is that way. Some people are constantly looking to where can I turn around? Where can I, and turning around is not a bad thing if you get in trouble. Hey, I need to stop here and turn around. And some people they just like, hey, wherever the wind takes me, there it is. So I'm not going to make my weakness with trailers and pulling heavy equipment and things like that turn this into a negative thing. But I think ahead. I'm always thinking ahead to make sure I don't get in trouble. And I think a lot of people in life, if they would do that, if they just look at their life and see where it's going and say, hey, is there a place I can turn around here? Is there a place I can get all my trouble into and get it going back the other way? And it is. It's called the church. It's called the altar. It's called reading your Bible every day. It's called having people in your life that will hold you accountable. Say, hey, you know what? You can't get all that in there. You're going to have to turn around. And you can't take that with you over there. You're going to have to turn around. So I'm thankful that I may not be a great over-the-road truck driver. I'm glad that that's a very phenomenal profession. I'm glad we have that. That's not my calling, but I am glad that I think ahead and find a place where I can turn around. And I'm doing that daily with my life. What have I got behind me, or what am I carrying with me that I can have to turn around? Is there a place to do that? So I think so. I think as long as you're reading your Bible and being diligent in that and looking ahead, there's always places you can turn around. Maybe I'll put a Johnny Lang song, Turn Around. That's a great song. I may have to link that song in the show descriptions. If you've never heard that song, that's what we're going to do. We'll put some Johnny Lang in there, though. Hey, y'all, thanks.